Going to keep it going now with the winner of the BAFTA for Original Music for The Shape of Water. You please welcome Alexandre Desplat.
Congratulations. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good evening, everyone.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I know you said in your speech that it meant something special to you to win an award for music in the Royal Albert Hall. What does it mean?
Well, the history of this room, as venue, is incredible. Last time I was here was, I think, last year or the year before, for the last day of the proms, where the crowd is cheering downstairs, which was quite something.
And this is your third BAFTA. Congratulations!
It is, yes,
on
thank
that.
you.
And your first one won while working with Guillermo del Toro.
Yes.
Who is a genius. He has a really singular vision. Does that transfer as well to his music? How well do you work with him as a composer?
Well, he's a great director, and in that way, he comes to you with open mind and wide open arms, full of passion, love, and desire of making together something special and maybe different and maybe new to him, new to me, but of course which matches the film and the beauty of the film and the storyline. So we talk, we say nonsense, and at some point I say, oh, maybe we should have 12 flutes, and he say, yes, 12 flutes, good idea. And we use 12 flutes. It's something I've never done before. And then we try and build the story, the music through the storyline and make it work. It's very there's an artisan aspect to writing music, which is very tedious because it's a long days of trying to match every scene and every single instrument at the right place. Okay. And on that level, he's really open and full of joy.
Does a score like this come easily to you, or does it have to be teased out over a period of weeks?
It was not a long journey. I think it took around 5 or 6 weeks maximum. But the most difficult moment is the beginning, when you try and find the key to that film. What can the music bring that is not yet in front of you? Or how can you get into the film without intruding?
Yes.
How can you play with the actors who are so fantastic? I mean, the cast is amazing. So it's all these things that you try to find, and that's early on, and that's the difficult moment. And then it's just work.
Okay. And we have a question here from the gentleman in the front row. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jacob from Gold Derby. Considering how important music is to Eliza and the amphibian man in this film, what do you think they would think of your music in the film? And do you think there is a particular track of any of your music that they would like the best?
It's very hard. There's a delay, so it's hard to understand you. I'm sorry. I'm going to come closer.
Considering how important music is to Eliza and the amphibious man in the film, how do you think they would react to your music in the film? And is there a particular track that you've done in your whole career that they would enjoy the best, do you think?
Well, there's no the mystery that the music is the voice of Eliza and the amphibian and the creature, Doug Jones, and there is a lot of options for the composer to play with that. But there's so much you can do, because if you start mimicking what they're doing, it doesn't get the film very far, and neither the music very far. So you always have to keep in mind that the movie is a love story. That's all you have to keep in mind, and keep the love and the longing for love, the impossible love, running in the heart of the score.
Any other questions?
Any musical questions? Very technical.
Yes, please, over here.
Keys, chords, scales, arpeggios.
Hi, Philip Detlefs, German press agency. It's not a technical question. When one looks at your filmography, you've done basically every genre. Is there any genre you still feel you haven't done and you would love to do?
I think I've... what you're talking about is the way that I tried to survive as a composer, meaning to keep my brain challenged. if I would repeat Girl with the Pearl Earring, or if I would repeat, I don't know, Harry Potter, or if I would repeat King's Speech, it would be horrible. I would be just a machine. And it's good to be a machine when you write music, but it's better if the machine can change colors, can change size. If you can, be a big plane, a small train, a car. So, go different shapes, different inspirations. And that's why I change movies almost each time. Before this one, I did George Clooney's movie. Before that, I did Roman Polanski. Before that, and every movie was different. And the next one is different with Winterberg, and the next one with Jacques Audiard is different. They're all different, and I'm happy about that. That's what I want, and I would never do 2 movies in a row that look alike, because I know that I would be completely stuck.
And this may be the last question here.
Hi, it's Natalie Jameson from Bauer.
Hello.
I know that lots of composers hear music all the time, so I was wondering, once you just won a BAFTA, is there any music going through your head right now?
No, there's music in your head all the time, but it's not. Sometimes it's just sensations. Music is tangible for composers. It's not abstract, and it could be shapes. I just mentioned shapes. It could be. It's not because of Shape of Water. It could be. For example, you can think of 2 groups of instruments that are. One is coming up front, while an actor is talking, and the other one, and then it goes back, and another group of instrument comes in, and it's this kind of thing that I have in my mind, not just ta 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 ta, or ta ta ra 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 ra.
And so, as I mentioned, you have won 3 of these now.
Yes.
Are you going to keep them together? Do you keep them apart?
Well, actually, there's one that is in my wife's study,
Okay.
because she deserved one. Actually, the first BAFTA I had, there's a number behind, 7500, this one, which is a good number. But the first one I had, I will not tell you the numbers, was my birth date and her birth date.
Oh, wow.
How is that
Oh, wow.
possible?
It was meant to be. It was meant to be. And on that note, will you please give it up once again for the winner of
Thank
the
you very
BAFTA
much.
Best Original Music, Alexandre Desplat. Thank you.